Not every strongman's moment is a heroic one. The day began like any other for Vladimir Putin. It was a cool autumn morning in the heart of Russia, and the sun was just starting to kiss the horizon, casting a warm glow across the vast, unspoiled land. Putin was in his element, far away from the political pressures of the Kremlin, surrounded by the beauty of nature. But as he saddled up for yet another one of his infamous horseback rides, this day would quickly spiral into one of the most unforgettable moments of his public life. It wasn't the first time Putin had taken to horseback for a photo op. He was famous for his displays of physical prowess, whether it was swimming with dolphins, hunting tigers, or riding bare-chested on horseback through the Siberian wilderness. Putin's stunts were always designed to reinforce his image as a strong man, capable of anything and everything. But on this particular day, things were different. The world had been watching, eager to catch a glimpse of the Russian president doing something authentic and rugged. The stage was set, an expansive field, the scent of fresh earth in the air, and the anticipation that something bold would unfold. What no one expected, though, was what came next, a moment that would quickly become a meme, forever altering the way the world saw the Russian leader. As the cameras rolled, Putin mounted his trusty steed, a magnificent black stallion that seemed to exude power. The horse was well trained, having been the subject of many past photo ops. But as soon as they began to gallop, something went terribly wrong. Putin's usual calm, composed demeanor shifted into a rare moment of vulnerability. The horse, perhaps startled by the weight of the cameras or the pressure of the moment, suddenly bucked hard. It was a jolt that sent Putin momentarily off balance, his knees gripping the horse's sides in an attempt to regain control. For a split second, it seemed like he might regain his composure. But then, the inevitable happened. In an instant, Putin's feet slipped from the stirrups, and his body lurched forward. With a barely audible gasp, he was thrown off balance completely. The world watched in shock as the Russian leader, who had so often portrayed himself as a symbol of unshakable strength, lost his grip and fell from the horse in a very human moment of weakness. The scene, to the shock of many, was surprisingly graceful. Putin didn't flail or panic. Instead, he managed to twist in mid-air and land in a controlled, albeit awkward, roll. As he stood up, the cameras immediately zoomed in, capturing his slightly flustered expression. There was no grand speech, no attempt to cover it up, just a quiet, almost resigned look of, that was not supposed to happen. The footage of Putin's fall was broadcast worldwide within hours, and as expected, social media exploded. Memes flooded the internet, with people comparing the fall to everything from a slapstick comedy routine to a metaphor for the state of Russia's politics. Even his critics, who often painted Putin as an untouchable figure, couldn't help but laugh at the irony of seeing him fall in such an unceremonious way. It wasn't long before the story hit the international headlines. Vladimir Putin falls off horse, a symbol of power or just a mishap? The Russian leader, known for his calculated image and controlled public appearances, was now the subject of a viral sensation, and not for his usual feats of physical prowess. But Putin, ever the seasoned politician, didn't let the incident faze him for long. The following day, the Kremlin released a statement that appeared to brush off the fall, attributing it to a minor slip that happened while he was enjoying the natural beauty of the Russian landscape. They even joked that the incident only proved how much he was in touch with the common man, because after all, who hasn't experienced a little clumsiness from time to time? In the days that followed, Putin's public relations team scrambled to regain control of the narrative, but the internet had already claimed the moment as its own. Memes and jokes continued to circulate, with some depicting Putin as a superhero getting knocked down, and others turning his fall into an allegory for political struggles. The incident wasn't just a viral moment. It became a symbol of the unpredictability of even the most meticulously crafted personas. In a world where leaders like Putin are often elevated to near mythical status, this fall humanized him in a way that few could have anticipated. It was a reminder that even the most powerful people can slip up, literally and figuratively. Yet, for Putin, the fall wasn't the end of his story. It was just another chapter. In true Putin fashion, he quickly returned to the public eye, once again riding horseback on the vast Russian plains, this time with a little more caution, and maybe just a touch more humility. As the years went by, the moment was remembered as one of those rare instances when even the most stoic, powerful figures slip and fall out of the carefully curated persona they've built. And while Putin continued to rule with the same unflinching resolve, the image of him gracefully falling off that horse remained an iconic, albeit hilarious, reminder that even the strongest can falter. What did you think of Putin's horse riding mishap? Would you have handled it with as much grace? Leave a comment below and tell us your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories of celebrities, political figures, and some of the most unexpected moments in history.